Hey, it was decent, yo. I got another Sun and Moon battle for you guys. Let's get it going. My opponent's gonna lead out with Cloyster. I'm gonna lead out with Tapu Koko. I'm gonna go ahead and use Thunderbolt. He's focused Sash, I believe, so he's gonna go ahead and use the Shell Smash. I'm not exactly sure if that puts him at a range. He will be faster than my Tapu Koko. So I'm gonna switch out to Mimikyu. My Mimikyu does have the red card, so I figured that I'll get hit once and then, you know, it'll be able to phase out, but that's not the case scenario. That's not really how it works. I guess I just wasted this thing and now I'm at a 5-6 disadvantage here. So now I'm gonna bring in the Slowking because Slowking is relatively the only thing I have that could really take it. I mean, geez, that's crazy. I'm gonna reveal that I have the Flamethrower. I do have a purpose for that. I'll relay that a little bit later on, but I'm able to knock out the Cloyster and I'm still in the game. So I'm gonna switch out my Slowking into Marowak because Marowak is the only thing I really have that can take on this Magnet Zone with the electrical field and everything like that in play. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp on the Manamus, and that is key, as you guys will see that also later on in the video. So I'm just gonna go out into my Bewear. He can't touch Bewear. Bewear has the Fluffy and the Mana Buzz's Burn. Despite it having a super effective damaging hit, it will have Brave Bird. I just actually revealed that a little bit later on, but you know, it's just like he won't be able to do anything. So I figured that he might want to switch out. He has the Metagross, he has everything, he has Reuniclus, and so I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Claw, and he has Mimikyu. So it's like 3 reasons why I should went for the Shadow Claw. So now the electrical field is gonna dissipate as he went for the Future Sight. I'm just gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. That is great because Sludge Bomb on this particular Goodra is the only thing that I have that can hit Mimikyu for super effective damage or any kind of damage at all. Because I have Focus Blast and I have Dragometer. Like none of them were touching Mimikyu. So now I'm just gonna go back into my Bewear. And I think I'll just go for the Hammer Arm. I think Brave Bird does absolutely nothing, so I go for the Hammer Arm, and I'm just gonna switch up my moves and go for the Shadow Claw again. He has the Metagross, he has the Mimikyu, so I'm just gonna go okay, Reuniclus. So now I can just, oh no, I'm slower because I used Hammer Arm, right? So I gotta switch out and then go out into Goodra. I figured that he would want to go for the Future Sight again. I wanted to get an activation going on as far as the Bide was concerned. I so wanted to use Bide in whatever scenario that allows me to effectively use that move. That's why I switched in Goodra as opposed to switching into Slowking. And I figured that I wanted to see if Bide would affect the Mimikyu. That was the whole point of that move right there, because I went for the Bide and he went for the Meteor Mash and he missed. And I wanted to see if that recoil damage would actually hit a Ghost type Pokemon there. I don't know, I was just being experimental there. It wasn't the right time to use Bide, but I was just so curious. So now he's going to predict my switch back into Goodra, hence his switch out to Mimikyu. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Claw and stay in. I am not going to die to that because I do happen to have the Fluffy. So I do want to replenish a little bit of HP back. I'm going to make an obvious switch back into my Marowak, and then I'm just going to switch right back out into my Bewear, predicting his switch out into the Mana Buzz, and now I'm able to get off a nice little rest. It doesn't matter, even if he goes to Brave Bird, he's not killing me. So he just goes for the Roost, and he knows this. So I thought that he would, like, you know, go for the Roost and afterwards maybe try to go for the Brave Bird. He wasn't probably expecting that I do have the rest of Chesto set, so he wasn't expecting me to recover my HP at all. Shadow Claw, and I'm just going to hit this thing thinking that I could actually take it down. Can I? And I failed to because of the 6% leftovers recovery. So that kind of blows. So I have to switch out because I know he's going to want to go for the recovery again. And he recovers again, and I think I'm just gonna go for the Focus Blast. I'm just gonna anticipate either the Metagross or the Magnet Zone, things like that. Mimikyu is down, so I don't really have to worry about opting to use Sludge Bomb here. And he's gonna go for the Psychic. I'm thinking like I should Bide. I really want to Bide, but I don't really want to miss the timing as far as the Future Sight and everything like that is concerned. I have nothing to lose from using Bide at this moment. You know, Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Me using Bide. So I actually make a grave error here. I'm switching out to Tapu Koko because I do happen to have to deal with the Magnet Zone. So I'm gonna go out and U-turn and go back out into Slowking. He goes for the Future Sight again. I'm just gonna get set up a Calm Mind before Flamethrowing. I'm thinking that he might try to be hiding the Shadow Ball because I haven't seen his last move yet. So I Calm Mind, and I don't really want to waste this here, so I'm just gonna make an obvious switch right back out into Marowak just in case. You know, he goes for the Flash Cannon. That's all right. You know, so Marowak, you know, he has the Flash Cannon as well as the Future Sight combo, and that's actually able to finish me off. He is Choice Specs. He's definitely Choice Specs. So I'm gonna switch out into Slowking again because Slowking obviously resists the Flash Cannon. I'm just gonna set up a Calm Mind here and switch right back into Bewear because I thought that he was gonna go ahead and U-turn here, so I wanted to get some damage, some chip damage on something else. I didn't want to really seem like I wanted to be hasty in setting up the Slowking there. And so I know he's gonna want. Oh, that's what it was too. I wanted to go with him into switching out to Reuniclus to go ahead and use Future Sight again, because I know he's gonna want to use that combo on the Bewear in order to catch the Bewear. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and Flamethrower on the predicted switch out into the Magnet Zone. And what that does is that makes him hesitant to switch out into Magnet Zone on the later switches, which means that if I bring in the Slowking again, I can actually set up a Calm Mind and then finish off the Magnet Zone with the Flamethrower. So knowing that, what I'm going to decide to do is just spam Flamethrower, right? But I'm doing that with a purpose. I'm going to try to sneak in some Calm Minds here. So I'm just going to make it seem like I'm just going to do a whole bunch of barrages of Flamethrowers. I am watching my power points, by the way. But that's the thing. So this is a long process. It's kind of stally, you know. It's just a whole bunch of mental fortitude thing going on here. So it's like very long. But I do happen to spam Flamethrower because I don't want him going out into Magnet Zone here. +1 Calm Mind would finish off the Magnet Zone at that point, but I have to catch the Magnet Zone on the switch in. So I'm just gonna make him think that I'm just gonna continue to do Flamethrower as I can recover the leftovers here. He's gonna go for foul play instead of try to goad me into using, you know, slack offs or something, just so that he could get a free switch in into the Magnet Zone. I can see it there, but this is stally because none of that really happens because I actually play around it good and sneaking in a little bit Calm Minds. Here I think I was like +4 at the moment. I doubt that a Choice Specs will kill. I'm not going to switch my Tapu Koko for any reason whatsoever, especially now that I'm set up. So now I'm going to go for the Facade, and that is going to be a definite 2-hit KO there after all that stalliness that I just spared you guys from seeing, because this would have been like a 19-minute battle here trying to explain. So he goes for his false switch to try to get some chip damage on there, and then probably try to finish me off with Thunderbolt or something. But I read past that and go for the slack off, and I'm actually able to finish off the, what is it, the Magnet Buzz here. I think I want to set up another Calm Mind. No, I went straight for the Skull. Okay, that's what I did. I went straight for the Skull. Magnet Zone is going to come back in, and he's going to go for the Thunderbolt. I'm not going to play around with any critical hits or anything like that. So that is going to be a dead Magnet Zone, and his last Pokemon there is the Mega Metagross, and that is not going to hold a candle because he doesn't have access to the Elemental Punches yet, because Pokebank isn't out yet, and I'm able to retaliate back with the Flamethrower and finish it off. So that was definitely a great long game, by the way. So if you guys had fun, do me a favor, drop a like, and if you guys want to see more content like this in the future, please subscribe to me. It is awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Peace. What you doing?